Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
The
the Virquarius
Virquarius
Life.
Live.
Yeah. I'm Ados, the Soul Star, the Virgo.
Hey, and I'm T Stunt the Aquarius.
And together we are melodic, y'all. We are newlyweds and partners in all things.
Yes, we are.
We are two people who believe in extreme communication in relationships because it is the foundation of the success of any interpersonal relationship. Ain't that right, babe?
Yes, it is.
Also, we are not relationship experts. I repeat.
No, we're not.
We are not relationship experts, just two people who became best friends and fell in love. And now, listen, we know that not all love is conventional and ain't nothing wrong with that, but it is worth it.
Yep, and knowing this, we like to help others find their true love too. Ain't that right?
That is so true. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into today's show. So our topic today, baby, what we talking about?
So we're talking about throw away the list.
Throw away the list. And y'all, just want to let y'all know, this is a dope topic that T Stunt came up with. I want to give him the credit where credit is due. And I love it. Throw away the list. And y'all know that list we talking about.
You know which one I'm talking about. They gotta be this. They gotta be that. This gotta be like this. This gotta be like that. And don't forget the infamous, where you can't take somewhere for a first date list.
Oh yeah, that first date foolishness. Yeah, there's a lot of foolishness going on in the dating world, and we as a happily married couple, we want to help y'all. Dang, because what we have, we feel like everyone should have access to this kind of love. You have this kind of love in your life, you might be a little nicer. You might be a little more calm, and things will just make a lot more sense in your world. So before we get into that though, we do have a few announcements, babe. Go ahead and let them know what's going on.
So what we got going on, we have a show, people. June 7th. Get your tickets at afton.com melodic sounds. It's gonna be the last show that we do here in Texas for a good little minute before we head on off to a better place. It is. Yeah.
I was about to say, don't give them too much now. But yeah, so we are going to be relocating here soon. So this, babe, is correct, y'all. This is gonna be our last show in Texas for a minute. So if you fuck with us the long way, we'll just put it like that. If we've helped you in any way, if we blessed you in any way, giving you some light, giving you some positive energy, if you love our music, if you just love our vibe, then please get a ticket. myafton.com /melodic sound, and you can get a discount. I believe the discount code now is melodic. I think it's $8.75, but I'm not exactly sure. But if you guys go to our Instagram, it's on there. It's on our social media. It's on our Facebook. It's on our Facebook page. Yeah. So the discount code. Okay, and then also we have been a part of Sundress Sundays, y'all. Sundress Sundays it happens every fourth Sunday. We didn't have one. They didn't have one last month. This month, but it kicked off in April, right? Was it April? When it kicked off, we did April. No, we did March and we did April. And then took a break for May, and then they're going to kick it back off in June. So next month. So that will actually be the last event you will find us at. And that's going to be at the African American Museum. They're doing it every fourth Sunday. We really want to see you guys, your faces in the place. Creative Juice is going to be in the building. Because y'all already know, drinkcreativejuice.com. Y'all can, place your orders today for local delivery if you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, or if you are not in Dallas-Fort Worth, then we will ship it to you.
Absolutely, because two get you right and four have you out of sight.
That's right. Maybe even take flight. You heard me. Yep. And T Stunt, you're up.
Oh yeah, and hey, make sure y'all check out our EP. It's out now. Please get them streams up. Hey, it's on every platform, every major music platform out there. Go get it. It's a great vibe. That's all I
It
can say.
is. It's
It's a
a
great
vibe.
vibe.
And we'll be performing most of the songs from that EP on June 7th, y'all. That's a Friday
Hmm.
night. So matter of fact, next Friday night. So it's gonna be happening at the Ridgely Theater. We didn't say that. At the Ridgely Theater from 7 to midnight. So y'all wanna come through and get your tickets ASAP, okay? Because in order for us to know actually what our time slot is gonna be, we need y'all to go ahead and purchase those tickets. We got a certain number we gotta hit, and we almost there. We just need a few more y'all. So let's get it going.
Yep.
But hey, the more the merrier. Shoot, bring a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's get it popping for Melodic. Let them
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that y'all
Melodics in the
messes
building.
with Melodic. Okay, let them know. Show out for us. We really appreciate it. Everybody that's purchased a ticket so far. So we're looking forward to a great night. And then y'all listen. If you need music business, digital marketing, or mixology services, y'all, what are you waiting for? Contact us info@cmsmusicgroup.com. Y'all, we are building a team. We are building a machine, y'all, that can really help the community. cmsmusicgroup.com is where you're going to find all the services you need to grow your brand. So once again, music business, digital marketing, mixology. That's right. Because again, we got creative juice, but we're also certified bartenders. So let's get that going and put that out in the airways. All right, y'all. So that's been our church announcements. We can go ahead and get back into the topic at hand, which is throw away the list.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away.
Throw it away. All right.
Woo.
So you want to get it? You want to get it started, babe? Since this is your topic,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
add my 2
definitely.
cents to it after you say what you gotta say, and we'll go from there.
Oh, definitely. So the reason why I came in with this topic is because why are we still worried about a list? Like, is the list the end all be all of what this person is that you're dreaming of, what they're going to be? No, I mean the list can be subjectable. I guess that's what
Subjective, I guess, is what you're
subjective. There
looking
you go.
for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, it can definitely be subjective because not everything you're gonna find on the list is gonna hit everything on the mark. You might you say he's got to be 6 feet tall. Hey, the guy that might do you right might be 5'7".
Right.
You never know.
A happy medium.
A happy medium, or she gotta have, the big old butt. Hey, maybe a nice size one might just do you, sir. Maybe you don't really have all the equipment for a woman with a nice derriere like that, sir. Just a happy medium somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
people just want to make these lists of things, and it's like, and it'd be unrealistic.
And lists are just so passe. That's so old school. That's so 1996. Like, can we not talk about, hey, you better have your list, So yeah, so I just think that is something that we have to be cognizant of. So I agree with you 1,000%. Like, and then too, we change, right? We grow and we evolve.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's like you might have whatever on your list, but as you get older, you're like, you know what? I really don't care that he does XYZ anymore. Like, I'm actually cool with that. Like, for prime example, you may not like a man who drinks. You might say, I don't want my man to drink. But then you meet someone who checks everything else off your list, but he does like a drink. He likes to drink. He's not a drunk. He knows how to hold his liquor, but he's a grown man with it, but he drinks. And you might say, you know what, that's okay, because I just started drinking myself. So, or you know what, that's okay. He can be him. He can drink, and I'll be the designated driver. Whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can make it work, because relationships, a good marriage is give and take. It's a partnership.
It is.
And so at the end of the day, you guys are not going to check everything off of each other's list. But when you realize that person is the one for you, you realize, hey, the list is crazy. It's stupid. I don't need that. So, just be more open-minded would be my advice to anyone out there. in the sense of throwing away the list. And so I
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to get into, because we don't have a whole lot of time, but I kind of want to get into Vivica Fox and the situation with her, because I think this ties in very well. She comes out
Mm-hmm.
recently saying that at 60 years old, she is ready to get married, and so she is open and accepting applications for a boyfriend.
A boyfriend, man. At this point, you just need somebody you can die with, man. What a boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
We 60.
Yeah.
Ain't no boyfriend. You need a husband.
Right, husband at this point, because boyfriend, he ain't a boy and you ain't a girl. Like, y'all grown ass, long in the tooth. In the words of Wendy Williams, you have been long in the tooth.
Right,
to be like talking about boyfriend.
You ain't no spring chicken, man. Like you don't look like Set It Off, man.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, and that thing too, like, maybe she had a list. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I know that when they were talking to her, she was saying that she didn't want to do a dating service or anything like that. She was just wanted to meet someone casually and naturally. And it's like, boo boo, where has that gotten you at 60?
You're Vivica. You're Vivica. The likelihood of you meeting anybody casual is a slim chance like that.
Mm-hmm.
And especially a guy that is going to look at you as though you're not Vivica A. Fox. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be hard.
Yeah, it will.
Unless Buddy has been under a rock for the last 30-something plus years.
But then again, it's like, yeah, she's Vivica Fox, but honey, she ain't the same Vivica.
No, I mean, especially looking at these pictures, no, she ain't.
She's not the same Vivica. So, and then especially with the thing with her and Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul, but that situation that I honestly don't even all the way remember that. I just know they had a little back and forth, but I don't even remember.
But she was like ding dong, the witch is dead type shit. Like man, okay. Like she went a little too far with the shit. It was like, hey, chill, man, chill.
But a lot of women do, and I do understand the points of the gentleman that I was going back and forth with yesterday on Facebook. It was cool. I like to have discussions. But I do understand the points about, it's like, okay, so you wait till 60 to want to get married, man. 60? Like, that is a very long time to wait. But some people are like that. I mean, you have men like that, though. You got men like that who wait till they super old to decide they want to settle down. So, I mean, we have to look at the fact that she's Hollywood. And Hollyweird is different. And Hollyweird folks will probably more so than us regular folks to be like, yeah, I'm going to just wild out and live the life that I'm living, because we don't know what that life is like. You got money, you in your prime, and you can do how you want when you want to do. You might want that shit to last a little longer than the average person. So it is what it is. She in Hollywood life, baby, that money life. And so now she's like, oh, I done did everything I could do. The well done dried up, and I'm 60 now. It took to 60 for the well to dry up, or at least 50, I don't know. And it's like, now you want to get married? So it's like, I believe it can happen, but like I said earlier on Facebook, honey, you got about a mustard seed, because what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to contact a matchmaker, because you too rich for all that, boo-boo, all that meeting somewhere randomly. I mean, you can put it in the atmosphere.
You're too big of a celebrity. She is what I guess you would call a blacklister.
A black A-lister.
A black A-lister.
Y'all, my baby dyslexic, so y'all got to work with him. Yeah. So she's a black A-lister. I would definitely say so. But again, she definitely needs to go with a matchmaking service. Matchmaking is something that I've always wanted to there was like a side passion of mine, like that's something I might do as I get old, when I'm older, like I'm like 55 and we've been married a long time and now we just helping other people,
Mm-hmm.
because I've always wanted to be a matchmaker because I love love and I believe in true love and matching people with the right people, not wasting time. I don't like to waste time. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about in that sense. We are going to take a quick break. We are going to come back and we are going to go a little bit more into this topic, kind of wrap it up, guys, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Got kids. Money on my mind, I cannot rewind. All the times I cried, I might as well be fine. Money on my mind, I cannot rewind.
All right, people, and we are back to Virquarius Life.
Mm-hmm.
And we are talking about throw away the list. That is our topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, T-Stun, did you have anything additional you wanted to add to the conversation?
Yeah. So I just want to read off a few places off this list. This is the where they don't want where apparently where ladies don't want you to take them on a first date. Cheesecake Factory.
Why are we talking about this? I don't even want to talk about this no more because this is, I guess because we've been gone for so long. We talked about it, but we didn't talk about it with y'all. Go ahead, baby. Yeah.
The movies.
I can understand movies because you can't talk in the movie theater.
You can't.
The Cheesecake Factory, I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No, not at all. A bar for just drinks.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's the first date. Why?
Date, I mean, it's very casual.
Exactly.
You don't necessarily have to spend money on food. You can, eat before you get there, and y'all just have a couple of drinks, especially in today's economy. I mean, but then again, some females are like, I don't care about the economy. The guy I want to date, he shouldn't worry about the economy. He should just be balling. I don't know.
Right. He should be balling out of control. Bowling. Go get some ice cream is one of them.
Oh, that's cute though. Get some ice cream and then sit down and talk while you enjoy your ice cream. Because the thing is, guys, it's
and on top of that, I'm trying to see what that mouth do.
You know what? Anyway, exit stage left. But it's about getting to know each other. One of the strengths of our relationship, again, guys, is extreme communication. When we began dating, we talked like every Friday. We got together to work on the podcast. We after the show, we were having conversations, and each conversation got longer and longer and longer. Talking and getting to know each other, your likes, your dislikes, what you're into, what you're not into. That's what really matters. So
with somebody got in their pockets, it don't.
Right, especially you really shouldn't be. I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned about what's in their pockets.
Oh, no.
But just because someone has money doesn't mean that they're about to share it with you off the rip. They got to get to know you, and you need to get to know them. Because at the end of the day, ultimately, it's an investment. It's an investment of each of you guys' time and eventually your resources. So take the time to talk and get to know. Any other things? Because that was a long list. I didn't want to go.
It was a long list. I mean, I was just skipping over a few things. Sporting events. I mean, first of all, if a guy can take you on a sporting event, you know how expensive that is? Especially if you can get a good seat, get some popcorn, get something to eat, get something to drink. That shit is expensive out the gate. So look now, look.
Even if you go to House of Blues, I remember my first time going to House of Blues. I was in my feelings. I was like, "Wait a minute! I know that beer ain't $25. What are we doing here?" Exactly. It wasn't that much, but it wasn't far off from that.
Nah, for real. Because I went last sports game I went to. I think the beer was like
$20. They were like $18.
It was high. It was high as hell. I think it was like $15 or some shit like that. And water was like
$8 or some
like
crazy.
$4, $5, like $5-6. I'm like, I can go buy a case with this money.
A case of water. It's insane.
I can buy a case with this. Like, but yet nobody can't go. But this is where you don't want to go for a first date. Okay, I mean, but with a date, you're supposed to try to get to know somebody, not see how big their pockets are out the gate. Like
it's a lot of gold digging conversations being had, and it's unnecessary. It's unfortunate. And I will say, I don't see anything wrong with you wanting to be with someone who is financially stable. That makes perfect sense, because relationships, the ones who fail, a lot of them fail because of finances, and people. You got to discuss all of that. You got to discuss finances. You got to discuss child rearing. Yeah, everything needs to be talked about. What you like to do in bed? How freaky do you get? Exactly. Get down, do you?
Down do you get?
Right. Exactly. So you got to talk about that stuff. And so everything under the sun, you talk about it, from the rooter to the tutor. You got to talk about it. And so we are encouraging you all to be communicators, be extreme communicators. 2024, you guys, and beyond, we need to be communicating.
And have real expectations of people. Stop with all this fictitious shit. Just have real expectations. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, yeah, realistic expectations. I can see that.
Because a lot of these things be unrealistic. Like what?
Like, look, I mean, honestly, and we're all different. For me, I just wanted you to be in a situation where you could take care of yourself, and you didn't need money from me, because I was tired of the dudes who always needed $20 every weekend.
Well, I ain't never asked nobody for money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that a real man is not gonna sit up here and ask no woman for no money. If you're asking me for money, I don't look at you as a real man. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm talking about in the dating stage. Like, you like, can I get $20? And especially when you consistently asking for 20 and you ain't paid the 20, ain't paid none of the 20s back.
20's back. You're right.
You just borrowing $20 like every other weekend. Like, bruh. That's insane.
But want to come through and drop a D off though.
Right. Like, okay. I can get D from somebody who will give me the $20, actually more than the 20, but you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah. So, but so communicate, let it be known what it is that you want, what you're looking for, what it is you want out of a relationship. And I would suggest Vivica Fox, if by some, divine miracle where she hears this podcast, I would just suggest, honey, get a matchmaker. A matchmaker is totally fine. There's some really good matchmakers out there for those of you all who are in your tax bracket. Because in your tax bracket, just trying to meet somebody, that's not going to do it, ma'am. And certainly not at 60 years old. I just don't see that being the thing.
No, because she definitely needs somebody.
And she need a younger man. She
needs she gonna have to get a
50-year-old at least.
I mean, if she wants some good sex, she gonna have to get
45.
Somebody young. She gonna have to get somebody young. If she is cool with not really having too much sex, around her age and up, is where she gonna be at.
She probably could even get somebody in their 30s, like, cause look at Cher. Cher's like 70, 71, and her man was what, 28 or 32? Young.
Well, just again, it depends on her sex drive. If her sex drive is still up there, hey, get you a younger guy. Go ahead. If your sex drive is in the medium, get you a medium guy. If your sex drive is null and void, go ahead, go holler at Paw Paw.
But one thing I also want to address too, the guys especially, because it was men. None of the women said this, like men. When you say stuff like, "Oh, it's too late for her. She ain't gonna never woo woo." Well, you can't say what someone is never gonna do. You're not God, right? You're not an oracle. You don't know how things are gonna go. And we all can grow. People can change. Even if excuse me, even if they are in her predicament and she's 60 years old, like we've seen people get married at 80. We just recently saw a couple get married at 100, which is, hey, do what you do. You still breathing, you still have breath in your lungs. You can learn to grow and be better. But certainly therapy. I would suggest therapy. It's Vivica. Definitely. And I would suggest, and not saying that you're not doing therapy, but really, really immerse yourself in that therapy and do the work, because it's self-work that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm. And make sure the therapist is actually doing the actual job, because there's some therapists out here that don't really, they don't really get to the root of the problem, I would say.
Oh, well, most definitely. But and I would even, since she's in that space, I would connect with Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson has a foundation named after her father for mental health. So there's a lot of resources that I know she has and that she's connected with. Like, again, if she, because I don't know if she is or if she isn't, but just kind of hearing what she was saying, it seemed like, dang, you 60 and you seem like you got some more growing to do, ma'am.
Right, because again, the man makes the wife, not the wife makes the husband.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to dial back some of that masculinity.
Bring it back.
Bring it on down. So, because a lot of women, especially nowadays, especially when you get older, sisters, you get older and you get more and more set in your ways, and you're at a place where, hey, it's my way or the highway. You can't be like that with no man. You can't. A man is not trying to come in and be the head of the household, but it's your way or the highway. That's not how that's even supposed to go. If you're okay with that type of conventional marriage where it's man and woman, then man is gonna need to be the head, and the woman is gonna be the partner. And again, it's partnership. So there are times where T-Stun is the head, and there's times where I'm the head, where I'm leading that, that particular thing that we're working on or working towards, but because it's a team effort. But overall, T-Stun is the head of our household, and I respect him as such. He is the king of the castle, and I'm the queen.
And my wife is my co-pilot. He's my co-pilot. That's what it is.
Which is why he chose somebody so damn smart.
Right, like you got to be the co-pilot. Like, I mean, if we're going based on traditional shit, the woman's supposed to be the man's co-pilot. Hey, you make sure the tunes is right. You make sure we got snacks on deck. You looking out for the police when we on this vigorous road.
Hey,
of life.
Snacks on deck. Doesn't feel good. Hey.
but on this roller coaster of life we gonna go through with marriage. Like, hey, yeah, you looking out for the police, aka threats coming to our marriage. Hey, you make sure we good, shit like that. Things of that nature. Make sure we if we got to get some gas, hey, make sure you rest up. Things like that. A co-pilot's supposed to do. Again, help me, help you, help us get to where we got to go. That's
exactly it. So yeah, so definitely, like Kanye said, take off your cool. Once upon a time he said, take off your cool, then lose control. But anyway, that's a good song. Right. But no, seriously though, sometimes take off your cool, take off your cape, take off, that I run this. It's my way or the highway. Cause a lot of times, it can be fun, to let somebody else take the reins and you just sit back and relax. Like, isn't that what you want? I mean, that's what I enjoy. I love when my husband drives. I am a passenger princess, and I love it. And I will get up and cook his meals and clean the house and do whatever, as long as I don't have to drive. Like, hey, it's what I do. And I was raised by the finest, Rosie Mae Henry, y'all. So, she taught me how to cook and clean and cook. Y'all know, Southern girl, Louisiana.
She did.
Yeah. But no, seriously though, you guys. So we just want to encourage you guys to communicate in dating. Communicate, and please throw away that list, because you can because you can have an idea of the person you want, but trying to stick to it to a T is not gonna happen. Because at one point I didn't want a man who smoked cigars, but T-Stun smoked cigars. But I was just like, okay, well, that's fine with me. I don't mind a cigar. I'd rather you smoke a cigar than a cigarette, because at least cigars you're not smoking as much typically. So but yeah, so
cigars are every so often things. Cigarettes, it's a every 2 hours type of deal.
Right. But when I was in my 20s, y'all, I didn't want any man who smokes. I did not want a smoker. I didn't. So but at the end of the day, like T-Stunt, pretty much everything else is covered. And it's like when everything else is covered that I never, and stuff that I never even had before, you know what, you have your cigar every now and then. I'm all right with that, as long as we healthy in other ways, and we've been getting more active and trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. We still got a little ways to go on there, but we're still working on it. We consistently work on that so we stay healthy as much as possible. So that is our compromise on the smoking.
Yeah, I'm cutting back, y'all. I'm cutting back.
Yes, and eventually he will quit, I believe. But right now we just gonna take one day at a time, and I'm gonna love him as he is. And just because he loves me as I am. We all have our quirks, we have our ways about us, but let's be more open to dating someone who doesn't have everything on the list that we once desired. Let's be open-minded. So we hope you guys, we wish you guys the best of luck in your dating journey, those of you who are single, and those of you who are even, engaged to be married. We wish you guys the best of luck, and please, no matter what, always communicate with your partner and always be on the same page, because that is what's going to make or break your marriage.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, so we've come to our show wrap up, guys. If you have any questions or topic ideas for us, please send us an email. It's virquariuslife@gmail.com. And you can also DM us at virquariuslife on Instagram. Anything related to Virquarius Life, the podcast, that is where we would like for you to reach out to us at. Once again, come out to the show, y'all. June 7th, it goes down. Now, listen, we ain't no fools. We know Bad Boys comes out on June 7th. Now, I know somebody somewhere said, look, y'all can watch that during the day, and then you can come on down to the spot, because it's from 7 to midnight. Come on, have a good time. Or, and it doesn't have to be open today, because it's 2024. After the pandemic, we kind of just been letting stuff go to TV. We'll go to
straight streaming
services. So, you know what I'm saying?
I seen a few people at the theater, but everybody.
But come on out, because it's our last show in Texas for a while, and eventually you guys will know where the new home is, but we just don't want to put all that out there. It's the people who need to know. No, it's a need to know basis. It's on a need to know basis. People who need to know, okay? But the rest of you all will find out when the time is right.
Yep.
All right, well, that has been our show, you guys. We're so elated to be back, and we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be doing more shows for you guys, because we got a lot more we want to talk about, because we want to make sure you guys are successful in finding the love of your life and sticking together.
Yep.
This has been Virquarius Life with your favorite dope married duo, Melodic.
Hey.
And until next time, peace.
We holla.
Okay, Cedric.